Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I just completed week 23. This was my 4th week on 10. I just used my first pen in my second box of 10. So this morning my number was 240.9, which brings my loss for the week to 3.5 and my overall loss since starting to 74.2, which means I have now lost 23.5% of my starting weight, which was 315.1 back on January 12th. I had a really good week on my 4th week of 10. I had sufficient appetite suppression, and additionally, I was able to eat without any issue. I was able to eat and get full and stop eating. Hit my protein goals, my caloric goals, and my exercise goals. The only issue I had was on Sunday when I went to work out on Sunday morning. I went to CVS to get my shingle shot, my first shingle shot on Saturday. And Sunday, it was a real struggle for me. I think my body was probably a little weak from the shot itself, the shingle shot. So I was a little lethargic and tired. I spent a lot of the afternoon napping. But outside of that, no real complaints. I think it was a really good week. I keep waiting for my body to kind of fight me on the loss. I haven't had a week where I haven't lost at least 1.6 pounds. So I'm waiting for my body to think that it needs to get to a set point, but it just keeps going down. And being at 240.9 means that I'm probably about 16 pounds away from my goal. My goal right now is 225, and that's not a hard goal. That will put me at 90 pounds. That would put me at 90 down, but I want to get to 225 and see how I feel, see how I look, and make a decision from there. And once I get to 225, I'll probably continue to lose. So I may have to make a decision about going every other week on my injection. But overall, I feel good. My body feels great. My body composition is doing real good. My lean muscle mass, or my fat-free mass, is at 87.1, which puts my fat mass at 12.9. Well, that's a big change from when I started. I was at 26.8 on the fat mass when I started, and 73.2 on the fat-free mass when I started. My blood pressure continues to be well maintained. I was never on a blood pressure medication, but my blood pressure was high when I started, talking like 140s, high 140s over mid 90s. So I'm maintaining somewhere around 105 over 65 for the most part. And again, overall, my body just feels really good. I don't know what's next. So like I said, use my first 10 pen in my second box, which will be my 5th dose of 10 this morning. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that treats me this week. So far, 10 has been relatively good for me, except for my birthday week. And I think that week I just wasn't getting a whole lot of protein in, and I introduced sugar to my diet that week just to indulge myself for my birthday. But I'm coming up on crossing the 75 pounds down mark. Hopefully I should be able to get there this week sometime and continue to go from there. But again, I'm real excited about my progress. I'm probably going to have to make some more clothes purchases here soon, the way things are going. It looks like I'll be going down to a 36 on the waist. And when I started, I was at a 44 or 46, depending on the pants, or the manufacturer of the pants. I did buy some 1X shirts, and those are fitting okay. So I think I have room to downsize into them still. And again, it came from 3X or 4X, depending on the manufacturer of the shirt. So overall, I'm real excited about my progress, and it's getting to the point of I got to start making plans about maintenance, and I don't know what that means for my journey. And it seems like it went rather faster than I was hoping or expecting, even though I was targeting 3 pounds down per week, or even though I was targeting losing 3 per week on average, and that's about where I am. couldn't imagine this type of results this fast. And I'm not losing too much too fast. I've probably lost, of the 74-ish, 75 pounds that I've lost so far, probably 22% of that has been fat-free mass. And you're expected to lose fat-free mass when you're in a caloric deficit anyway. You just want to mitigate that. So I'm under the threshold. I think the threshold, they say, is 25% or so. It's going to be fat-free mass and healthy weight loss. So according to my scale, I'm doing fine there. So I'm not concerned about that. All my, my blood pressure is good. All my blood work has been good, except for the cholesterol, a few cholesterol components. But those are improving, and I'm hoping that with my next blood work that those will improve even more. My sleep apnea is improving. I'm down to the lowest pressure setting on my machine. At one point I was at the 14 at my highest, and now my machine is set to 4 on the pressure. And even then, sometimes it feels like that is too much. I think that pressure is blowing my mouth open a lot at night, and causing me to get dry mouth. So eventually here I'm going to have to give up that CPAP machine, which I don't mind at all. I'm looking forward to that day, and probably my wife is as well, because of the noise that it generates. And also, I'll throw this out here. I did a interview with Christopher and Lorraine Durham on the Downsized channel on YouTube. They are great people. I think what's really unique about them is that they are a husband and wife duo on this journey, and not just supporting each other. They both are GLP-1 users, and they of course they support each other, but they're also going through the journey together, and they create great content on YouTube. So please drop by and give them a follow, a subscription, and that is the Downsized on YouTube with Christopher and Lorraine Durham. Great people. I had the opportunity to talk to them on Sunday, and that interview will air on this coming Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. So that's my update for this week. I hope everyone has a great weekend. For me, I'm just going to try to stay cool. It's going to be, I think, 110 here this week in Vegas, or this weekend and all of next week, 110 or higher. So I'm going to be staying in the air conditioner as much as possible. All right, everyone, have a good one.